All right, now in a potentially life-changing agreement, the Israeli government is approving a plan to adopt EU and in some cases American food safety standards and to simultaneously lift a large majority of the Israeli guidelines. Joining to discuss is Dr. Alex Coman, value creation expert with the Academic College of Tel Aviv Jaffa. Dr. Coman, thank you so much for being with us. So is all of this in hopes of drastically lowering the high cost of living in Israel, which today is among the highest in the OECD? Do you think that it will work?
Yeah. Yes, I'm very optimistic. In the past, the measures used to be reduction of taxes. Reduction of taxes did not reach the final user. Somehow the importers decided to keep these discounts for themselves and increase their profits. And the final user did not see this in a variety of products. The big problem with Israel is that we have a relatively narrow selection because of these unique Israeli standards, which mean that manufacturers have to customize their products for the Israeli standards. I'll just give you an example. Mercedes-Benz minibuses, you have the Israeli standard requires a wider step than is originally provided with the automobile. And the question is, would Mercedes-Benz be willing to adjust to these requirements? And very many companies would say, no, thank you. So by removing these specific standards, by accepting European and in some cases American standards, Israelis can now consume standard products which are accepted by the modern world. And this way supply will grow tremendously.
Wow. All right. So the new adoption will begin to take effect January 1st, but it is staggered. How long will it be before consumers actually feel the changes?
Well, of course, it will take time. I would believe it will take perhaps something like over half a year. I believe that more nimble importers would be faster. Some products that are easy to import, I mean that they do not require a special kosher authorization, things like that, I believe would come into the country. One example is, for instance, bicycles, which until now were very, very difficult to import. You needed to take it and get authorization from the Israeli Standards Institution, and every container you need to take some sample bike and have it authorized again. I believe that this is a way of finding new bike manufacturers that manufacture excellent bikes that have standards, Western standards, and bringing them to Israel. I hope this would happen with many food products. Tuna fish was a product that was very controversial in Israel because we discovered that we were getting inferior tuna fish for superior prices. We would like the opposite to be the case. So it would take 6 months to a year and a half for this to actually have impact on the market.
All right, so now you alluded to the fact that many people argue that the high prices are in fact more related to the lack of competition in the local Israeli market. So is this actually going to address that issue?
Absolutely. We've seen standards that make things very, very difficult for small importers. And what we would like the small fish to join the market, find attractive manufacturers abroad, and import their products. I'll give you just one example. Elite, which is the leading Israeli candy and confectionery manufacturer, had a problem and shut down its factories. We did not see the shelves filled in with all the manufacturers around the world that make chocolate, waffles, whatever. And that's just an example of the lack of competition over this shelf space. And once these things become much easier, I would expect small importers to bring in products that can compete head-on with the Israeli products, and Israel will have better products, lower prices. Hallelujah.
All right. Dr. Coman, thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Hi, everyone. it's Emmanuel Kadosh. I wanted to invite you all to subscribe to ILTV Plus, where you can find our daily news and updates about Israel. And not only that, but live feeds, entertainment, our kosher food show, and so much more. Needless to say, your subscription to ILTV Plus helps us grow and create more content while also supporting the state of Israel. Our app is available on all platforms and devices, so I'll see you guys there.